Good evening. Making the headlines on Mello TV Evening News at 8. Bus drivers to resume their duties following agreement between the university and Allied Workers Union and the JUTC. Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith today hosted a homecoming ceremony for fire victim Adriana Lang. And Dr. Horace Chang, in congratulating the Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Athletics Championships 100-meter champions, urged those in challenging situations to opt for sports and music over the gun and gangster lifestyle. And now the details. We begin tonight with an update on the recent strike action taken by JUTC bus drivers. An agreement was reached late yesterday between the university and Allied Workers Union UAWU and the Jamaica Urban Transit Company JUTC. As such, bus drivers have resumed their duties. The drivers went on strike to seek changes to the government's new salary compensation package. A request for a complete reimbursement of the sums given as a wage advance to the UAWU represented employees in December 2022 was included in the agreement and will be made by April 1, 2023. Next week, negotiations between the parties will take place locally to finalize the terms of a compensation plan. On Tuesday, April 11 at 10 a.m., the parties must return to the Ministry of Labor and Social Security. Due to the JUTC strike, route taxi and coaster bus operators increased regular fares by $50, costing commuters in St. Catherine an additional $100 to travel to and from Kingston. And in another Mello TV News follow-up, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith today hosted a homecoming ceremony for fire victim Adriana Lang. Speaking during the homecoming ceremony held at the Norman Manley International Airport this afternoon, the minister noted Jamaica's delight at the progress Adriana has made in her recovery. Adriana and her father, Adrian Lang, were welcomed home by Johnson-Smith and other relatives, friends, well-wishers, and members of the media.
Standing with you, and that we're going to see what else can be done to help you along this journey. But we know that you're super strong and super awesome, so you will let us know what you need, and other than that, it's you and the good God. So again, welcome home, and our deepest appreciation to the media for covering this event, because we know what it will do is help to generate some support as well for the family. And this is one of the things that we want to ensure we're encouraging. And we just invite everybody to keep her in your prayers, keep the family in your prayers, and of course we continue to do good on this journey together.
The project manager for the San Myrna Foundation, Stephen Joseph, stated in his sentiments about the journey with Adriana that purpose cannot die.
On the aircraft, there were some very nervous moments in terms of the skin is the largest organ of the body, and it's hard to keep her temperature, and I see it fluctuating up and down, and it was a breathtaking flight. And when we got to the J.M. Burns Center, there were about 13 doctors headed by Dr. Hassan and his team. And I remember when they brought about 50 documents to be signed, and the anesthesia was asking, do you understand what you're signing? I said yes. I didn't even read the paper. I was just eager to see her live. And she's really a miracle, because she's not supposed to be here today. And we just want to thank God for giving her that chance. Purpose cannot die.
Continuing with the news tonight, due to the uncertain economic climate, Caribbean hoteliers are urging governments not to raise taxes on the travel and tourism sector. According to CHTA President Nicola Madden-Gregg, it's time to encourage development and ensure that the industry is fully recovered. Mrs. Madden Gregg further stated that notwithstanding these difficulties, the Caribbean tourism industry has a bright future. The U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Martin, Turks and Caicos Islands, Guadeloupe, and Martinique are the top performing Caribbean destinations with double-digit gains in stopover arrivals. Latin America is attracting a lot of interest as a source market, with Colombia, Argentina, and the United States seeing the highest growth. Still tonight, the short-term goal of the Manchester High School Global Alumni Network, MHSGAN, to raise money to support the school has been accomplished. For a gym project, $1.5 million was raised and $11 million was raised for the Manchester High Endowment Trust Fund. Former student and Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton, attributed his success to the university for changing his life and preparing him for what he has accomplished. Partnerships with alumni organizations, according to Manchester High School's principal, Jasford Gabriel, are crucial to the school's success. The principal has projected that an auditorium, a block of 5 classrooms, and a top-notch sports facility will be built in the near to intermediate future. In order to guarantee that the school receives adequate funding, the Manchester High School Global Alumni Network was created in 2021. As we continue with the news, Dr. Horace Chang congratulated Kingston College's Buwaji and Krumi and Heidel's Alana Reid, the Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Athletics Championships 100-meter champions, for their stunning displays in winning their respective sprint events at the National Stadium. He urged those in challenging situations to opt for sports and music over the gun and gangster lifestyle, and to invest their energies into charting a better life for themselves and their families. He also highlighted the ministry's Live Good Music, Sports and Technology MST initiative, which began in 2019. Still making Mello TV evening news at 8, an incident took place early this morning on the 1st Street in Greenwich Town, Kingston, where a man tried to set himself ablaze. While attempting to put out the blaze, one eyewitness stated that the unidentified man was unresponsive to appeals to escape the burning vehicle.
Over the top, put down some concrete and thing, and we have fire run out to see, and the car sit down and not moving at all. And then the car catch a fire right when the car catch a fire. So we have some pan of water over there and start throw it on the car and thing, and him now come out, the car people say come out and thing, him lock himself in the car and thing, and so he did a throw water for about 5 minutes, still now come out, smoke through the car and him not moving said way. So the people them come down now and say, boy, we broke the glass. So we go start broke the glass and thing, we drive him through the window. And we drive him through the window, but I sit up on the ground, so I look straight at the ear and not moving at all. You know what I mean? So I don't know what I'm to him. It's like him sick in the head. A very sick man, you know what I mean? And the same car, you can't see the car, rev the car, boom, when the car is a rev and go so. And the car will catch a fire, and get a come down, rev it, rev shoot and lock off the car. We lock off the car, and we test the car door, all door lock.
And that's our news package for you tonight. Thank you for tuning in to Mello TV Evening News at 8. I am Shelley Hill. Do stay safe, pleasant viewing, and thanks for watching.